Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. I'm continuing in Romans 12, verse 12 today about peace, studying some more on peace. And I've decided to do a different type of washi wool. This was actually what our lesson called for when we did it at our group called Marveling Faith. And I recently did a Exodus study with a washi wool in a different way where I just used the black and white washi. Here I'm taking some of the washi that I've bought from Mr. Price. This is a local store here in South Africa, and it's actually a home decor store that has these stationery on special at times. And so what I'm going to do with this washi wool really is just putting down washi and then taking acrylic paint over it. For this specific video, I think I used the Cadence paint, acrylic paint, and I just applied it with a wet wipe gently over the washi wool. So like I said, we're speaking about patience, letting patience have its due course in us. And with this washi wool, I'm also taking my Brother label printer and I'm typing out the words of this verse in Romans 12. I'm going to be putting the words on this muted washi wool background. So the reason why I put acrylic paint over it is to give it that muted background, or to push the washi tape more into the background and not as contrasting as it is at the moment. So you'll see I just take my wet wipe, I put it in the paint. This is paint left from a previous entry that is still fairly fresh, so just putting it on there with a wet wipe. And it's not to cover it completely, like I said, it's just to tone it down a bit so that it's a background and not so much contrast. So I've got this transparency piece or acetate piece. It's actually just a file divider that I'm using as a page protector, and so the washi stuck to that, and I can just put it off afterwards and cut it in a straight line or straighten it out with the page from when the paint is dry. No problem. So that helps with laying it down as well, having that sheet or that page protector there to adhere it to when it goes over, and then you can get your straight line. So like I said, I'm going to be taking my Brother labeler. If you have 4 kids and you don't have a labeler, I don't know how you do it. Because we have to mark each piece of our children's stationery in so every pencil in every case, in every box, all of the stationery of the kids need to be marked. Otherwise, if it's gone, it's gone. It's one of those things. So I use my Brother labeler. This is an old version that I'm using, but any little labeler that you've got, label maker that you've got. And like I said, I just typed out the words in this verse in the plain font. It says, rejoice in hope. Be patient in tribulation. I love that. Be patient in tribulation. And previous videos where I've spoken about patience, like I said, it's something that's so challenging for me at the moment because it's a muscle that I've got to practice to get that long suffering with joy in. And this speaks of being patient in tribulation. And it's just, yeah, it's like a pressure cooker. When the pressure is on, that which is on the inside comes out. So for instance, if you make coffee, and you know I love coffee, it is with extreme pressure that the coffee flavor comes out of those beans. And in the same way, our flavor comes out under pressure. In tribulation, our pressure comes out. It shows, or our fragrance comes out, our taste comes out. It shows what's inside. If inside of you is not patience, it is not peace, then that is going to come out when the pressure is on. So I want to encourage you to today have a look on the inside. Do some introspection and double check what is going on your insides, because that is what people will see when the pressure is on. It's my pastor often says, I hear you, but I want to see how you treat your dog when no one's watching. So that is when, like I said, the pressure comes out, or the pressure, the tribulation is used to show what is on the inside. Patience in tribulation. And then the last part of this verse says to be consistent in prayer. These three things, rejoicing in hope, patience in tribulation, and consistency in prayer, is God's guide to show us how to do life right. Art-wise, grab some of those vinyl letter stickers, alpha stickers, stamped out the date, and then using my gelato on my acrylic block and with my aqua brush just to highlight the verse in that same rose gold pink that is on this acrylic washi wall. And calling it a day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.